everyone, it's your boy Carl back at it again. New day, same grind, y'all already know. How y'all doing? Well, on this Monday morning and ready to look at art because like always, I'm ready. Man, y'all, I can't believe this. Today is the beginning of the final week of the Hyperbolic Art Grind push. It's officially week 10. We've been grinding, or I've been personally. I don't know about y'all, what y'all been doing for the past 9 weeks, but for the past 9 weeks and going forward, I've been consistent every day, showing up, practicing, grinding, studying, applying everything that I've practiced and studied to upgrade my art skills. I mean, it's not a surprise that I've been doing this because I've been at it since last year, or even since 2018, since the year I've been since I took art seriously. But this year is gonna be the first year that I've actually spent a long amount of time without any guidance or anything like that, just grinding grinding the art, And I've been at it from beginning to end. Don't get me wrong, I did the Hyperbolic Art Grind push for the last 2 years as well, but it was just for a month, It's easy to keep up with something for 30 days or 31 days, depending on which one you do it, or 28 days if you do it in February, But it's easy to keep up a month, but for 3 months straight, or not even 3 months, since March we've been doing this, or no, wait, I'm tripping, since June. March, I did a Hyperbolic Art Grind push back in March-ish. Yeah, March-ish or before that, to work on my print or my composition skill, I've been working on that so to get ready for the convention so I can make some good art prints. And yeah, but then now I just focus on mastering character drawing, and by mastering I mean minimizing all the fundamental mistakes when it comes to anatomy, balance, proportion, and also not a fundamental but more of it's a skill, but it's not a fundamental skill when it comes to drawing, but cartooning, the aesthetic of cartooning, the skill to simplify stuff. I've been at it for the past 9 weeks, and yeah, and I can't believe that we're about to reach the end. Now, we're in the final week, the final bus week. This week is a bus rush week. Actually, last week was a bus rush also, but it was a warm up to the bus rush because last week, for those who don't remember, we were in the designing phase of my oldest OC of all time, Carla, that I did back in 2018. It was my first official OC that I ever made, that official OC that posted on social media. I did work on my other OCs for Elementasia. Back then it was called something else, Elementasia, but I never published those works on social media back then because I didn't like the design of my characters. I was uncertain the way they look, and I was still working on the story of my characters. But Carla was the first one that became official that I posted on social media, and she was supposed to be a mascot since then, but I never did it as I was distracted with other things, school, practicing my other skills and all this stuff. And I was supposed to use Carla as my main mascot to practice all those skills, but I never did. But now it's gonna change because she's gonna become an official mascot that I'm gonna use often. So don't be surprised if you saw me draw her often, and with my other characters from my manga Elementasia as well. And don't be surprised also if she make an appearance in my manga. She's gonna do some cameos here and there, and yeah. But yeah. So this week is the actual final week in the bus rush week. Because this week we're gonna focus on doing actual illustrations. Well, we did actual illustrations yesterday on Daily Art Grind level 58, and for today Daily Art Grind 59, we're gonna continue those illustrations. So I'm gonna finish this today. So yesterday after the video, I did inked it, and I did some tweaking here and there. But I did inked it, and also today. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start our first illustration. So we're gonna do some thumbnails. I already prepared the layout, so it's on the full HD background, meaning it's a 920 by 1080p canvas. And the goal for this illustration, I want to do something similar to Zenless Zone Zero. I've been really impressed by this game lately, because it's really capturing the aesthetic, the vibe, of the type of RPGs, type of game, type of the genre, that like the urban fantasy genre that I really like. Like uh the ones with you, the other ones with you, and then let's capture the same vibe as that, and the aesthetic, the UI, and all stuff is really amazing. I really like it. But anyway, so I want to do something similar as Zenless Zone Zero with this first illustration. I'm gonna show you a quick example of that. If you play the game, there's those things called Mindscape Cinema, and this is something like where you unlock constellations like Genshin Impact and all the stuff, so the character get stronger or whatever. But we don't care about the character getting stronger. Also, we don't care about that. I care about the illustration thing. So I'm gonna make a illustration similar to this here. Like with your character, like this. Like your character. In the like is the main focus, and then we have some graphic letters, like this. Gonna make something similar to that, and as you can see, it's a bit seducing. And that's my goal. We're gonna do something similar to that. So but this is only the full version of the Mindscape. For references, my version is not called Mindscape, it's called the Grindscape, because call it grind, gotta be grind something, so I called it the Grindscape. I know it might be cringe, but hey, I don't care, it's my thing. So yeah, I'm gonna make my own Mindscape, the Grindscape, by in the same aesthetic, the same way they did the Mindscape in Zenless Zone Zero for this first illustration, which I'm gonna use as an actual wallpaper, whatever, for the stream. If my intro stream, which it looks like this right now. This one I did it back last year. I think I did it last year or back in 2020. No, last year, because this is a portion that I did after the mentorship of K. So right now you're seeing K fading in the background. So I took inspiration from the persona tree, reload menu screen, pause screen. For this one, I decided to make my character like this, and now we're gonna change it to with my mascot, Carla. And of course, I'm gonna still incorporate elementals and stuff here and there in the stream, because it's gonna be an important part of my branding as an artist and for my art business as well. So elementals is gonna be incorporated in some shape and form on stream. Taking up changing it for the BR by screen, which is this one here. Normally you have artworks showdown, but I'm gonna keep the artwork showdown or slide down, whatever you slideshow. That's the name. Yeah, I'm gonna make this here, but I'm gonna make an actual illustration with a frame where the artwork is doing a slideshow like that. So yeah, planning to do that. And for the NA screen, we're gonna keep it like this, or maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, I was saying before I change the subject, for if you play the game, that you only have access to this full almost naked, sexy, sensual version of the Mindscape of the character when you have the full constellation on, or the full six things here, 6 level unlock, right? And if you don't have the full 6 level unlock, and you only unlock I think the first 3, you'll have your character, but fully clothing, of course, and it's gonna be in a black and white style, so manga style. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do something similar. We're gonna make a level 3 version of the Grindscape or the Mindscape for my character, where the character is fully clothed, and it's gonna be black and white, and I think only the eyes are colored. And we're gonna make a version where it's a fully colored with all the stuff and clothes off. Like this, but of course it's gonna be censored, because it's gonna be something I'm gonna use for my Twitch and other places as well, because if you look at my YouTube banner and Twitter banner, I have nothing in there, it's empty. So I'm gonna use those as well, and for the banner, so I cannot put something sensitive, TOS. So we're gonna do something like this, and I'm glad that my host is a female character, because if it was a male character, I wouldn't do all that. So yeah, I know favoritism. I don't care. I like female characters. Of course, I'm willing to go a bit in the lewd path for female characters. For male characters, nah. Nah, unless I'm getting paid though. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. So that's it. So that's his first illustration we're gonna do for this week. And the second illustration is gonna be the illustration I'm gonna, type of type of splash art-ish illustration. Not like this one. This one is more like a drip marketing. Damn. What's up? Give me a sec. Damn. For a second I thought I was dying. But yeah, so this one here doesn't count. This is more like this is a drip marketing type thing. Again, getting inspired by Zenless Zone Zero, Genshin Impact, and all this stuff. When they promote a new character for their game. So we're gonna do something like this. I'm gonna do a whole a layout similar to those games, but with my own stuff. I'm not gonna take their layout. I'm just gonna get inspired by their layout and this and all this stuff. And yeah, so this is drip marketing. And we're gonna make another illustration, which is gonna be the final illustration for the challenge, which is gonna be the cover of the art book that I'm gonna do for the Hyperbolic Art Grind Summer 2024 challenge. And it's gonna be like an official illustration, and illustration for the art book, a cover for the art book. So, which is gonna be digital. It's not gonna be physical, and it's gonna be free to download on my website. So don't expect the art book the moment that I finish the challenge. I'm gonna work on it for the couple days before vacation on the art book. Place all my sketches, do the layouts and all the stuff properly, and you'll probably get it. I'll probably able to download for free on my website, like when I come back from vacation, like a weeks or two after I came back from vacation. And yeah, but I'll notify you all when the art book's gonna be available, so don't worry about that. And yeah, by the way, for those watching me on Twitch right now, the ads gonna play in 1 minute and 15 seconds. So if you don't want to get interrupted by the ads and be able to follow the grind, keep up the grind, feel free to sub to the channel using your Twitch Prime or using your sub, your normal sub, or you can use the Twitch Cam boost or whatever thing. So yeah, you can do that, and yeah, so you won't get interrupted by the grind. You can stay up to date with what we're doing. So yeah, anyway, so enough talking. Like I always, take your pen, your paper, your tablet, or whatever you need to draw. Let's grind the art together. Let's make the progress. Let's make some artwork, some bangers this week. This is the final week, so I'm gonna give my all. Make sure that everything I'm doing looks at its peak. Its peak, meaning by using all the skill that I have now, the actual level that I have right now, to make the best artwork that I can make. And yeah. So let's do that. And like I always, don't just sit there and do nothing. Be productive, grind the art as well. Do something productive, work on your business plan, work on your dreams, goals, purpose, whatever. The goal here on those videos for those watching on YouTube is gonna be is to be productive. God damn it! There's something in my throat or what? Pause. Anyway. Let's start, shall we? So I got my turnaround here with the official color palette. So we're gonna put the flat. Actually, we're gonna put the black first, the black spots, because this is the part of the aesthetic. Actually, what? Look here. So the art book of Cafoon, one of the artists that I've been studying last year to learn how to do character designs. But after that, I kind of give up because is not give up, but it's just that his aesthetic is really roundish, and I'm not really into round shapes. I'm more into sharp shape. But I really love his coloring, though. That's one thing for sure. I love his coloring. I didn't even read that. So right now I'm just reading their process when they do illustration because I want to understand how they do shading and all this stuff. Because when it comes to the flat, I'm good with that. It's only the shading part I want to have a solid process because every time I'm shading or do the lighting, especially the lighting, this is where I'm starting to like I don't have a solid process to do things. It doesn't explain what used to do what if effect layer you used to make the glowing, but I can tell you only use white highlights to do those. It does realm lights. I mean, the way he does a highlight is just you take um the local color and just make it closer to white, from what I can see. Oh, nice. Okay, so after at the end of the book, there's some comments about the every artwork that you put in the art book. Because if you just go to the art book, you just see artworks. There's no comments of the artist, but you can see. But at the end, he explained. Well, just in brief, he explained the artwork itself, what he did, and all this stuff. But yeah, from what I can see, that's what he does for the highlights or the lighting. He just, if it's something shiny, just straight up do a white realm light. Like if it's a metal base color, and all the other stuff he actually he had pretty much white. I want to try that with my illustration here, the drip marketing that I'm doing. But man, I really love his composition. Like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of elements, and but you can't tell what's going on. You know. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking. Actually, just keep it this way, so if I ever want to reference the highlights and all this stuff. So yeah, just okay. We're gonna try this, and we'll see if I like it or not. So let's get started. So the black spots. Wait, the light source. I'm gonna put it 3/4 top. relaxing. Relaxing.
無慈悲な言葉だけがでたらめに街に溢れてるネバも切なく流れてた
I remember I did some tweaking in the coloring, so I was like, did I change it a little bit? Tell a difference.
じていたよ幼い頃は確かにいつの間にか忘れてた大切な言葉覚めない世界の中で探し求めて僕はやっと見つけたよ心の奥にあったこのまま電車乗れば二度と会えない気がしてねばもう戸惑う背を君がそう押すよ信じよう君の笑顔僕らの絆をねばもう離れてても伝わるよ君の心がいつも君の記憶の片隅にねねばも僕がいる信じて歩きですよ忘れないよ大事なみんなと過ごした毎日ねばもう暗い闇も一人じゃないよ見つけ出すよ大事ななくしたものをねばもう君の声がきっとそう僕を導くよ忘れないよ大事なみんなと過ごした毎日ねばもう暗い闇も一人じゃないさ見つけ出すよ大事ななくしたものをねばもう君の声がきっとそう僕を導くよ
Time to do shit. shading in mostly, well, she's mostly in this range of color. I think here. I guess I'll do a shading around here though. And what? Let me just do shading. I said true color. Yo, Max, you see, welcome to the stream, man. Oh shit, how long you guys been there, bro? I was so locked in. Yo, Max, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Yeah, the grind is real, man. And yo, KNA, welcome to the stream. And yo, congratulations for finishing your one shot. I think that's what you said in Discord, right? You said you finished your one shot and now you're working on the epilogue. Yo, congratulations, man. Yeah, bro. Man's locked in. Yeah, bro, I was so locked in. I don't know how long y'all were in the chat, man. Oh shit. But yeah, working on some drip marketing for my OC, my oldest OC of all time. The first one that I ever made official on my social media. And yeah, so I'm working on this. I'm doing the shading. Then we're gonna do the coloring. Then after that, I'm gonna make an illustration for the character, which is gonna be wallpaper for the stream. So I got a starting soon screen that you're gonna see in a second. So I got this screen right here that I'm gonna change. So this is the version 2.0 of this screen. I'm gonna make a version 3.0 with my OC Carla. And yeah, then I'm gonna use it as well for my banners from my Twitter and YouTube, because right now there's nothing, and yes, I need to put something there eventually. Yeah, now I have to draw more pages. Yeah. Well, you know, you finished the big one, which is a one shot, so you gotta do an epilogue. An epilogue is pretty short normally, so yeah. So she's the mascot. Yeah, she's the mascot on my social media that was supposed to be there since 2018, but I never used her because back then I was distracted with all the stuff and all this and all the art grind and the school and then this all this stuff. So yeah, I never made her official, but she's gonna be official. So don't be surprised if you saw me draw her a lot for my art studies or just for fun, break sketches, you know. Don't be surprised if you see her in my manga. She make a cameo, you know. She won't be like a part of the story, but you know Stan Lee, you know, in Marvel, Stan Lee always come in any superhero movies, but well, she's gonna do something similar like that. It's looking good, yeah. Thank you, Max. I'm almost done with the shading. Then after that, I'm gonna do the lighting, which I'm gonna try to do the same lighting as a Kafun, an artist that I'm studying. So this is their art book that I bought at convention. I wanted to buy this from Amazon, but it was only available on Amazon Japan. So I was like, damn, I can buy it then. But then I found this in the convention. I was like, yo, let me get this real quick. So now I can study his artwork, his coloring work, because I really like his coloring. I used to study him for his character design, shape language, all this stuff, but I'm not really into round shapes like that because he draw a lot of female characters, so he use a lot of round shapes for his shape designs. But me personally, I like sharp shape language or angular shape language. So yeah, but I still love his coloring, so I'm gonna study that because my coloring needs some work. And honestly, okay, my flats, like I said, my flats are okay. I think my flats are okay. My color combinations are okay, I think. And yeah, mostly is it's more like the shading and lighting, especially the visual effects and all this stuff. Like I still don't have a framework, a specific framework on how I want to do my lighting. So that's why it's not consistent across my work. I want to fix that as soon as possible by studying artists' work. I am doing extra story stuff for it at the end of the actual story. Okay. Oh yeah, for your epilogue. Talking about one shot, I still need. Will work on mine when I come back from vacation. Like when I come back from vacation, I will have a lot of things to do, man. I will have to work on the Alimentasia, the one shot from my manga mentorship. That'll be a lot of work, and also another set of challenges that I'm gonna set myself for when I'm coming back. I won't do another Hyperbolic Art Grind. Well, it's gonna be an Hyperbolic Art Grind Push challenge, but it's not gonna be the same way that I'm doing this right now. It's gonna be a bit different. It's just gonna be a goal that I'm gonna set myself towards the end of the year, because honestly, all the goals that I set myself to achieve this year, I already achieved them all. Honestly, so I don't really have anything more to achieve. I mean, I can set new goals, of course, but the only goal that I didn't achieve yet is working on the first volume of my manga, and this goal was an optional one because I wasn't sure if I will have time this year to work on it. But I will have time for the rest of the year. But will I finish it by the end of the year? That's another question. But other than that, all the goals that I set myself to accomplish this year, I already achieved them all, which I'm really happy with that. It's not out yet. I'm trying to get it done by the end of the month. Oh, nice. Y'all got a lot to work on, then keep up the grind. Yeah. Keeping yourself busy. Gotta live the grind life. And of course, you know, I know it's gonna be hypocritical. That's a word, right? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how to say this, but I know it's gonna sound hypocrite from me, but take breaks. Take breaks, guys. It's important. Especially that you finish your one shot, KNA. Don't feel pressure to do your epilogue right now. No, you deserve a rest, you know, because you've been at it for a while now. So take a good rest. You know, give yourself some time to do other things than drawing. This is the guy that I always draw, but even though he's say, "Oh, I'm gonna take a break, but I'm just gonna draw something for fun." Do you have the story or characters done yet? Are you talking about KNA or me, Max? If you're talking about me, all the story of my characters are pretty set. Actually, my one manga is pretty set and done in stone. Like, I know how it's gonna end. I mean, yeah. For my manga is, I know how it's gonna end. Like, I had the ending since my high school days. I mean, my manga is something that I've been working since I was in high school. It's just that I never like been consistent with it. The idea was there. I was working on a story by other means than drawings. You know, I was just like, you know, as a kid you play with your toys. I was doing the lore of my toys and all this stuff. You know, then as I grew up, I started to, you know, put into paper. Like, I was drawing like some mock-ups of my characters. And back then the story was really different from what it is today, though. So yeah. But over time I started to really put on paper things, and I started drawing, and actually my first goal was to make my story, my manga story, as a video game. But because I couldn't go to 3D animation, I gave up on that, quote unquote gave up on that, and decided to make a manga instead. Then this is how it started rolling. But yeah, so all my manga story is pretty set in stone. I know how it's gonna end. Just need to, you know, work backwards. I mean, I already started the story, so I know how it's gonna continue, but, you know, like, put things here and there so we can reach that ending that I had in mind, you know. But yeah, but for this character in particular, the mascot, she doesn't really have a story. She's just a mascot. She's just here to be pretty. She doesn't really have a story, but yeah, she's just here to be pretty. Yeah, same for me. I wanted a video game, but I hated doing it. Oh, you hated doing that. Me personally, I think I would liked it. It's just that I never managed to be in the program. I mean, I can still get the program here today because I got a good computer. I can work with new programs, but I'm already set in my ways, I guess. But I'm still open to do other things. It's just that right now I want to focus on the 2D part of it, so drawing. And once I'm really comfortable with drawing and I reach a certain level of professionalism or high quality work with my 2D artwork, I wanted mine to go another path, you know, like maybe 3D, animation, who knows, we'll see in the future. But for now, I'm focusing on just getting good at drawing some things like this, you know. Your one shot or Elementazia? Elementazia. One shot, I know how it's gonna end. I mean, I just have the writing. It's just I didn't design the characters yet, you know. And my one shot is like a 20 pages thing, 24 page. I don't remember, but yeah, I'm just waiting for my mentor to greenlight my Kisho Teiketsu, or my story structure. Once this is green light, I'm gonna start doing the character designs and then work on the storyboards. And I'm limited to work on 2 pages per week, if I remember correctly the assignment. So 2 pages per week to get critic every week. Create storyboard every week, and then once the storyboard is greenlit, also 2 pages are greenlit, you can continue with 2 more pages, so on and so forth. So, yeah. So every week, coming back for September, you're gonna see me working on my one shot on stream week, probably. And the other times you're gonna see me working on Elementazia. So don't be surprised if my progress of Elementazia slowed down a little bit in September and October, because I'm gonna work on 2 manga at the same time. But once the one shot is done, it's full focus on Elementasia and other stuff that I'm gonna work behind the scenes, and sometimes working on shit as well. But the one shot, the story is pretty set in stone. It's set in stone as well. Just I need to be greenlit before I start going any further. By the way, Max, how long have you been drawing? How long have you been doing art? Damn, 4 years now, maybe 12 years? Damn, okay. You're a veteran. Unlike me. I mean, I'm kind of a veteran, but I don't count the years that I was a kid. Yo, Tsurumi, trying to sneak a thirsty? I see you. I see you. But thank you. Are you trying to tell me I got dry lips? I'll remember that. But yo, Tsurumi, what's up? Your lips were dry, so I was just helping out. Okay. Thanks for the help. But yo, what's up, Tsurumi? How's your Monday? I think for you it's evening or even midnight. No, even 1 AM right now. You're in the future right now. For you, it's already Tuesday, right? Or close to be Tuesday. Nothing much, just about to sleep soon since class at 8:30. Yeah, I don't understand y'all. How you be able to stay up late and wake up early? Yeah, it's 3 AM on Tuesday. I don't understand how y'all do this. Y'all build different. Y'all are built different. 3 AM. I sleep during the day. So you're sleeping during class? That's what you're saying. Just say that. You sleep during class. Oh man. But yeah, mad props to y'all. 3 AM, go to sleep, yo. See? I'm not the only one who thinks that. But yeah, I'm glad that you came to the stream anyway. But take care of yourself, Tsurumi. We don't want you to suffer. Okay, I think I'm done with the shading here. Let's see. Ooh! Ew! Fix me this color. Change the hue. Oh my lord. Yellow was a bad idea. Let's go red. Yellow was a bad idea. It's so ugly. Up the saturation a little bit. Let's go to the opposite. Ooh, green is ugly. Ooh, blue is not bad. Oh, actually, whoa, this blue is so good. 3 AM is insane unless you're binging anime. Yo, bro, I don't have this power anymore. The power of binging anime, I don't have it in me anymore. Like, once in a while, I will have it because I'll find, like, an anime that I never watched before. And it's so good that I can finish it in 1 day. But it's like once every 6 months I got this power. But after that, bro, I lost that. After my college days, binging anime ain't in my blood anymore. I've lost the skill. Just gonna focus on the opacity. Way too strong. Way too damn strong. But I want something warmer. This is too cold. Yeah. I want something warmer. Are we going to the views? A stretch? Bro. Yeah. Actually, it's good because I don't stretch that much after I work out. I got this bad habit of not stretching when I finish working out. Let me stand up. It's gonna be easier. Woo! Oh man, I cracked on my shoulders. I've been tripping for too long. Oof. Alright. Thank you, Surumi. Do you have to stretch after a workout as well? I know it was only before. It's good to stretch before so you can warm up. And it's good to stretch after because you won't feel that sore, or you won't, like, it will avoid you to have pain, like after workout pains or whatever, you know. Like, stretching is still good because you want your muscle to be flexible as well. Because it's good to be buff, but being buff and not be able to move your arm, what's the point? So it's good to stretch. Me IRL trust. Yeah, right. Now I'm playing. I mean, if we trust that, you got a small head and a big body, which sounds like an abomination. So like, this is some abomination type of build. Like this is literally built like this. I'm all muscle. Like, this is what I see from your. Why can't I draw? Okay, this is what I'm seeing from your emote. So you got those type of proportion, huh? Like. So you built like this? That's what you're saying? That's how you built? Unnatural muscle. Yeah, right. More like some Dragon Ball Z steroids muscle. Yo, Pash, welcome to the stream. Yo, I did not get an alert that you were live. I'm so sorry I'm here now, though. Yeah, it's alright, man. Yo, don't worry about that. You only have one buff arm. Yeah, true. That's right. You only have one buff arm. Yeah, let me correct that. Excuse me. I mistook the anatomy of it. So you got one arm like this. Gotta add more leg muscle. I want to skip like this. Oh, okay. Excuse me. I have messed up the design. I never been in a gym in my life, so it's all a lie. You're not built like this. So Doomfist from Overwatch. Yeah, but Doomfist is. Wait, Doomfist is actually he has a overall average build, no? Like, it's all balanced. I was born like that. Yeah, right. Wait, Doomfist Overwatch. I think he got the giant arm, but he's pretty balanced. His whole body's balanced. If I remember correctly. Hell no, wait, what the fuck is that build? What the heck? Bro, got no legs. He ain't got no legs. Okay, no, okay. The 2D artwork, he doesn't have legs in his 2D artwork, but in 3D artwork he got the legs. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, unless you got a mech arm, I don't. This is not normal. Unless you got a mech arm, but yeah, because under that there's this arm here, which is pretty balanced. But why did they did him so dirty in the 2D artwork though? He got no legs. He's too skinny. He can barely stand. It's okay, Tsurumi. We're gonna let you be delusional. we all have our delusions. Yeah, just like a Pillar Man from JoJo. I didn't watch JoJo. I'm sorry, so I don't get the reference. I didn't watch JoJo. But I know all the memes though. I know all them memes. But yeah, at the end of the days, guys, it doesn't matter how you build. All matters that if you can survive an apocalypse with your build. That's what matters. If you can survive an apocalypse with your build, you're good. If you can't, well, get good. I was about to look something, but I forgot. Yeah, that drip marketing for Zelda 0, because I want to see how they do their lighting. Okay, pretty much what I did, 3/4 top ish. 3/4 top left, 3/4 top right. Oh, they dropped a new character from Zenless too. Bernice, that's her name? Bernice. Any gacha players in the chat? Or I'm the only one that's degenerate enough to play gacha game while he's grinding the art. Oh yeah, I completely forgot she got sparkles. I'm gonna make them reddish orange. Because she can glow. That's her thing, glowing. Close to fire, but not actually fire. Hello Tsurumi. When's the next time you're gonna stream? But when you stream, I'm sleeping. Every time you're streaming, I'm sleeping. I'll try to stay awake a little bit, you know. But yeah, when's the next time you're gonna be streaming? Is this a new character? Yeah, actually, she's not new. It's just a character that I never showcased to the world since 2018, and I'm just redesigning her. She's gonna be my mascot for my social. Oh, me lol. Me streaming? Lol. Okay, so I'll just wait for the notification, I guess, if I'm not asleep by then. But yeah. So she's just I first drew her back in 2018, and actually let me show you the version that I drew in 2018, and I only did a portrait. So that was her back then. When I started taking art seriously, and back then I was only drawing portraits. I wasn't drawing a full body and all this stuff. And my goal was to make her my main mascot and use her as a mean to showcase my art improvement. So over the years, having an original character that you start drawing at the beginning of your art journey, then over this that you get better, you start to you see your character getting better over time. And that was my goal with her, but I quote unquote give up. It's just because I got distracted with school stuff, wanted to draw other stuff, and yeah, so I wasn't consistent with her, so I just gave her up and forget about her. And like a couple months ago, when I was on a stream with another art streamer, Crazy Improvement, yo, thank you, Max. Yeah, so that was 2018, and this is today. Well, I don't have any today. Well, the only today I got is this year. But yeah, so yeah, and back a couple months ago, because before I start doing the I'm gonna push challenge, I was on a Twitch chat with another art streamer that I watch frequently whenever he streams, and yeah, so I was talking about that how she came to become she came to existence and all this stuff, and then then he told me like, oh well, you should revive her, like you should make an actual mascot and all this stuff. I'm like, you know what? She's gonna be the final project for this Hyperbolic Art Grind Push challenge, and I'm gonna redesign her and actually make her the mascot of my main channel or on my socials. I don't think I have any OCs aside from my Beethoven model. It's cool you have something you can show your improvement with. Yeah, that's a cool thing too. So I think most of the time people do OCs. Oh, but I get bop. Wait, did I really ping the I pinned the message of the bot? I'm so dumb. Give me a second, guys. I wanted to eliminate him, not pin his message. But yeah, I think that's why people do OCs in general, because they just want to have a character, comfort character, so they can draw them often and they can see their own art improvement. And I think that's a good place to see how much you improve. Even though like that was the first and last time that I drew her, I have a checkpoint to check where I drew my character. Of course, I got my characters from my manga that improved a lot over the years, like a lot. When I say a lot, it was a lot, because the first time I drew the main protagonist of my manga compared to now, it's completely different. Actually, do I still have those files in my computer? No, I don't have the old ones, but I got the website of where I post my first ever manga panels or my one shot of Elementasia. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can find it. Alright. I hope y'all had a good time looking at my old artwork. I hope y'all had a good time seeing me cringe over my old artworks. But yeah. Alright, so let me finish this real quick, and then I'm gonna start doing the thumbnails for the first illustration for my OC. Oh yeah, another lesson of the day as well. Today I'm gonna give you guys a lot of lessons. Uh, be happy, not satisfied. Be happy with where you are now in your art journey, because past you wanted to draw like this, draw the way you draw now. So be happy that you reach the level that you are now. Congratulate yourself that you reach that level, but don't settle for it. Try to aim higher. Because past me will never thought I would be able to do what I'm doing right now, be able to draw the way I do. So be happy where you are. Like, I know some of us want to reach a higher level as soon as possible, but take the time to appreciate what you're capable to do in the present. Because it's only by being able to appreciate the present that you'll be able to grow even better your journey. And it doesn't only apply in art. It's applying. You can apply this in every aspect in your life. Your fitness, your business, your artness. I was trying to rhyme, but I can't. But you get the gist of it. Appreciate what you have in the present instead of focusing on what you don't have. That's the lesson of the day. W Talk no Jutsu, exactly. And this is something I need to remind myself every time, because I'm really someone that's harsh towards myself when it comes to the art grind. Especially after the convention, seeing how people are better than me. Lately, I've been really negative towards myself, because I'm like, yo, look at all those people artwork. No wonder I didn't make any like good sales and all this stuff. So, but I'm like, yo, bro, be happy that there's actually people that actually like your work for what it is now, because this means you only got potential. I'm gonna head to bed now. I hope you have a good stream. All right, good night, Tsurumi. Take care of yourself. See you next time. Hopefully you'll stream soon. Hopefully you'll stream. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, since the convention, I've been a bit negative towards my own artwork. But then I try to remind myself, like, yo, a couple years ago, I would never thought I would be able to do what I'm doing now. Telling me I got dry lips before going to sleep is crazy. I remember that, Tsurumi. I remember that. But yeah, now that I look at time, it's about time that I take a break, huh? It's about time that I take a little break. It's crazy. First convention are always tough, but it should get you inspired to try even harder. Yeah, that's the thing too. I don't let this negative feeling be just a negative feeling. I'm using this negative feeling to push myself to be better. Like, yo, not even after the convention, during the convention, I was drawing, I was practicing. That's how bad. This is how mad I was towards myself. I was like, yo, I don't need you to just sit there for the whole day in the convention just waiting for making sales and just watching people having godlike artwork. So I just bring my sketchbook and start drawing during the convention. Like, I will draw for 30 minutes to an hour for the 3 days that I was there. Bro, I was so mad. I was like, nah, I need to get good right now. So yeah, don't let I've learned to use negative feeling like jealousy, or I won't say feeling of inferiority, because I don't feel inferior. It's just that I'm aspiring to be at the level that people are. I guess that's a form of inferiority complex, but not to that extent. But like everything that's negative, I learned to use those things as fuel to get better, or try to create better, or just improving. But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, it can work against yourself, because it can become toxic. Like, you'll be in a mindset that yes, you want to grow, but you can become toxic towards yourself. So that's why you have to balance the way you approach the grind, because it's an easy way to be really negative towards yourself. Oh yeah, just disappear. Yeah. But yeah, but one thing that I'm grateful for at the convention is that I got some real life experience. I know the market of the convention. By knowing the market, I mean I know what people are interested in, and I got some real life feedback. So now I know what to expect the next time I'm going to the same convention or future conventions that happen in the city where I live. You know, because that was my first one, so I just went blind. I didn't know any better, and yeah, so I made some notes. I wrote some notes to what I need to do for the next convention, what I need to improve, what I need to change, what I need to improve in my skill was all this stuff. Convention also help with connection to other artists, and you can take inspiration from them. Yeah, that's another thing I want that I'm glad for by going to this convention this year, is that I finally met other artists. You know, like I always met artists online, but I never met them in person. I'm like, yo, I want to start connecting with people, but I never get the opportunity, or I always get scared to go to those things. Like last year, I wanted to go to convention, but I had a valid reason to why I was able to go. Yes, the main reason was because I thought my skill weren't good enough, but the other thing is because I was in a mentorship, so I didn't have the time to prepare to convention, doing art prints, all the stuff. I didn't have time for that. But this year, I wanted to. One of my goals for this year was to go to a convention, either Comic Con or Otakuton. Apparently there's another one. I don't know what is name again. I forgot. I wrote it in my phone, but there's another one. But I want to attend to a convention this year, and I was grinding my artwork as if I was already accepted to the convention. So if I get accepted for real, I'll be ready. And indeed, I got accepted. I was ready, and I enjoyed the experience. So yeah, I'm oh shit, stop using. So I'm really grateful for all 3 days I spent there, meeting you, Max. You know, finally meeting you in person, meeting some old friends that I know that I knew since college, when I was in college with them. So yeah, it was really cool. Now I got a bunch of inspiration from my convention. So yeah, the next time I go to Otakuton or another convention, I'll be a whole new person. New phone, who's this? Not playing, but you get it. Alright, so the way he does the rim light on the skin is really, I think it's really like, it's a pure white, or he actually does. But wouldn't it make sense if I just not with the color of the actual sparkle? I get this in the white version of the flat color, but to me, it will make sense that I use the color of the actual sparkle, which is an orange-ish color. I do roulette as a light color and just change the layer to add glow. Yeah, this is what I usually do, but since I'm trying to do the same thing as this artist here, from what I can see, he used the flat color of the skin or whatever part that he's doing the highlight for, and he just bring it to the widest part of the flat color. From what I'm understand. The way he does it wrong, like, because this is what I usually do. Because if I bring another illustration, for example, I mean, just this one here, I use the light of the flame here. Exactly what I did. And if I bring another one, which is my best example of using a good light, not on this folder. I didn't export it. This one here. Yeah, I use the color of the flame. Well, it's pretty messed up though because the flame is not the same color as the hand here, but yeah, I use the same color here. Purple. That's dope character design with the flame braid. Yeah. Sadly, she's just a side character in the manga. Even my friend was like, "Yo, no, I want to see her in action." I'm like, "Yeah, no, sorry about that. She's a side character. Like she will be there, but you won't see her in action like that." So yeah. Oh, by the way, I've read the first chapter of your manga, Max. I'm waiting for chapter 2. We are waiting for chapter 2. A side character design being that good is a crap. Yeah, you gotta see that often, my guy. You gotta see that often. Because for some reason, I get the best ideas for the side characters. But okay, I got some good ideas for characters that's gonna be part of the main stories, but they're just gonna appear in one arc. So you better appreciate the arc that the character appears, because after that you won't see them that often. So yeah, but who knows? Maybe I'll find some way to incorporate her in the plot. It's just that so far as the way I build my story, she doesn't have a big role. She will have a certain role in the story at some point, but it won't be like a big role for now anyway. Because sometimes it happens that I changed my idea. Because example, for the first arc of my manga, I don't know how many times I restart it, and even though the ending of the first arc is always the same, it's just that the way we go to the ending of the first arc is always different. But now I found the official way that I'm gonna write the story for this. But for now, she's a side character. She's gonna have a bigger role. She's gonna have a bigger role later on, though her role is not that big. But yeah, it's just that don't expect her to always use her hair or whatever to do things. Maybe I should bring it here as well. And I'm gonna do another realm light. Okay, you know what? So I think that's gonna be the play. If I got a specific light like this, I'm gonna use, if I've got, and I need to do a rim light, I'm gonna use the light source color to this specific rim light or whatever, you know. But if I'm doing a general lighting, you know, like the outside on the blue sky, I was about to say the blue sun, the blue sky, you know, I'll use just the method of Kafun for this. Because it's not a bad idea actually, you know, to do this. Like take the flat color and I do this way. Yeah, it's too far away from the, or maybe what I should just do this. Same for chapter 2. I've rewritten it. Man, I can't read. I'm rewriting it so many times now, getting feedback from other artists, so the process slowed down a bit. Oh, okay, that's cool. I shall probably try to get more feedback. I shall probably try to get more feedback. I think you meant on my comic too. That's what you meant. I think you meant Kenny, right? Because I was about to say, do I don't know how to read English, or I'm just misreading shit? But yeah, I think you meant feedback on your comic. That's what you mean, Kenny. Call read Ryan. I can't read for shit. 25-year-old man don't know how to read. I think I'm gonna change this. My source is too far. Yeah, for your comic. Okay. I was like, damn. I think I need to go back to school, guys, because I can't read. I cannot read. And I forgot to do shading in the line. Got to do the little sparkle. ST and I'm literally doing a color study while I'm doing this, because I'm trying to study how he does. Like right now, you can see I'm doing some little spots here and there. I'm trying to see how he does it, not how he does it, but the way he apply it. You know? Okay, I can put one here. What was your inspiration for Elementasia? I've got a lot. For the main cast, it was because I was reading Katekyoshi Men Reborn. It's an old manga, and my favorite one, my number one manga of all time. Even though if there's better manga out there, Reborn's gonna always be my number one. But for the concept of having a bunch of friends and having a group of friends doing cool stuff together, you know, finding other group of people and all this stuff, it came from there. And then after that, for all the other stuff like the power system and Inman Reborn, yeah, Inman Reborn, yeah, the one with the baby mafia baby, and the wimpy guy who got the flame on his forehead when he goes reborn mode or awaken mode, the actual term, but awaken, yeah. So yeah, Reborn. Fairy Tail, Pokemon. Uh, those are the main inspiration for my elementals, yeah, honestly. Reborn, Catechism, Reborn, Pokemon, and Fairy Tail. Of course, you got Dragon Ball and all this stuff, you know, for the shonen battle manga stuff, of course. But the main inspiration when it comes to the magic system, power system, and the story, the cast, and all the stuff is really like Pokemon, Fairy Tail, and Reborn. That were my main inspirations. That was a cool series, yeah. And I wish they remake it, because this anime suffered from its animation. Because bro, there were cool panels in there. I'm like, bro, if it had a better animation, oh my lord, that anime will be oh. I think I could go wider than that. Anyway. Actually, wait, I don't have to do that. It's not gonna be pixel specific. Alright. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I might do some adjustment later on, because I want to start doing the thumbnail for the grindscape, because you know I took the word mindscape and I changed the word mind for grind. But anyway, but first I'm gonna take a quick break, so I'm gonna take a 5-minute ish break. And yeah, so I'll be right back. So you guys go drink some water, because I know your lips are dry. Stop saying my lips are dry today, okay? Your lips are dry. Go drink water. And yeah, stretch, eat a snack if you need to. And then we'll be back. We're gonna continue the grind. So I'll be right back. And here we go. So we finally back. Let me just. Okay, no, it's not good. I always forgot that I lean back, so I'm not in the middle of the camera, so I need to bring the camera more to the... For you guys, it's the right button. Okay, so now we gotta start drawing our mindscape, grindscape, somethingscape. But yeah, so like I said, if I still have the example that I lost, GG's, congratulations me. Let me find the website where they had all the mindscape. This one. Alright. So yeah, like I said earlier in the beginning of the stream, for the mindscape, my goal is to do something similar to this here. So the goal is to draw your character being, I don't know what was their goal when they did this, but yeah, but I'm gonna do something similar. So for those who don't play Xena Zone Zero, like I said at the beginning, you got two versions of the mindscape. You got one where the character is fully clothed, and you got a version where the character is almost naked. And the goal here is just to, you know, make the character look sexy and cool, you know, or cool, depending on the gender. Because if it's a male character, it's gonna be a cool-looking guy, or if you're into Furies, I mean, it's your thing. But yeah, so think something like this. So I'm gonna do something similar with Carla, my OC, in which I'm gonna use for my whatchamacallit, Twitch starting screen and banners for Twitter and YouTube. And thus I made what is it, and thus, but anyway, and this is why I make a mood board with different poses that I can take inspiration from to make those poses, to make the grindscape for my character. So yeah, I went with the same theme as in Enzo Zero, so we're gonna make something that looks sexy, cute, cool at the same time. Because as you know, my goal with this character is to show her that she's really confident with herself, you know, and she's not shy away to show herself up, you know. Well, not that type of showing herself up, but you get what I mean. Like she can be into your face like that, you know. So yeah, that's my goal here. So I'm gonna use those poses here. So my goal is not to draw them like this exactly, but use them as inspiration to draw my character in those different poses. And so for the rest of the stream, for the next 50-ish minutes, I'm gonna do thumbnails, and tomorrow on the daily art grind level 60, I'm gonna do the actual, well, I'm gonna select one that I'm satisfied with, and I'm gonna do the inking, coloring, and all this stuff, so we can be ready to do the final illustration, which is gonna be the cover for the digital art book that I'm gonna put it available for free on my website. And so yeah, like always, we're gonna do the composition and all this stuff. Follow the rule of thirds. The manga series are hilarious, Kenny. I don't know what's going on, but it's funny, so keep it up. The best way I can describe it is regular with more emotional. Ah, you're talking about his manga. It's one shot. Well, not his one shot. It's an actual series. Pitch. So I'm gonna go with my first idea, which I'm gonna use those top character. Regular show. I never watched a regular show. I saw clips, but I never watched it. Actually, I didn't watch any modern shows. Like the most modern show that I've watched, and it was recently, is TMNT Rise of the Ninja Turtles, or Rise of the Ninjas. I forgot what was the title, but the new cartoon of TMNT. The only reason why I watched it is because I saw some clips of the animation and it looks like an anime. It doesn't look like a American cartoon. I was like, yo, I need to watch that. And it was worth it. I watched the 2 seasons plus the movie. Worth it. But if aside of that, the last modern show that I've watched was Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. The last good cartoon of Scooby-Doo. In my opinion, that was the last one that was really good. The others that came after were trash. Whatever is that Velma thing, I don't want to hear about it. I want to hear nothing about it. It's a great show. I heard good things about it. I mean, I mean, most of the shows that I heard good things about it. It's just that their communities might be questionable at best. That's what I've heard. Like especially the Steven universe community. Like I heard the show was really good at the beginning, but because they tried to insert some other stuff that were uh, related to politics or mental illness, something like that, they said that the quality of the show went down a little bit because of that, which kind of sucks. Steven is really nice, but it suffered from success in a way. Ah, this is one. This is the type. This type of show. Suffering from success. Shout out to DJ Cal. DJ Cal. But one show I want to start watching whenever I got time, or whenever I don't have any more anime to watch. I want to watch Gumball because it looks hilarious. To be honest, it looks really funny. The story became too much for itself. It was simple, with some hint of complexity underneath. Then they went too deep later on. Yeah, I don't know why people try to make something too deep. Like, you don't have something deep to have a good story. Sometimes simple is best. And within the simplicity, try to make something deep. One cartoon that used to be good, that I regret that they made a season 3 and beyond, is Young Justice. The first two seasons were really good, but season 3 didn't hit the same. I don't know why, but it just didn't hit the same after. I was just like, eh. Sometimes it's better to never have another season because the quality might go down if they make a new one. So be careful for what you wish. Your favorite show might have a bad season after. And another show, a show that I wish that has a season 3, but because of how Marvel do stuff today, I'm scared that they make a season 3. But I know it will never happen. Is the Amazing no Spectacular Spider-Man, not Amazing Spectacular Spider-Man. I never watched Young Justice. Yo, watched it. Season 1, season 2 are really good in my opinion. After that, just stop watching it. Season 3 is not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not that great. It's not really that great. It doesn't have the same feeling, same vibe as the first 2 seasons. And you know, I'm saying that because I will say that because I rewatched it after season 3 got released. Because season 3 got released, I was like, you know what? Let me watch the first 2 seasons. I really liked those the 2 seasons. Then I watched season 3. I was like, oh, what is that? What happened to my Young Justice? Is that the Young Justice that I know? But yeah, if you ever got a chance to watch it, just watch the first 2 seasons. Don't bother with season 3. Ain't that good. But yeah, I wish they make a season 2 of Spectacular Spider-Man, but with the way Marvel treat their stuff, do their stuff, I'm like, nah, okay. I'm good. I don't want a season 3. I know how it's gonna turn out. I'm gonna regret it for watching that. The tree that grows spider is rinse. Spiders is rinse. A tree that grows spiders? Is that a thing? If that is a thing, we need to exterminate those trees as soon as possible. Because why will a tree grow spiders? Like literally, it's a spawn point for spiders. Ah, delete that. Don't need that in this world. Max made it a thing. Yo, Max, whatever you try to make, don't make it a thing. Don't make it a thing. We don't need that in this world. We got enough spiders crawling in the ground. We don't need a tree that grows one. That just made me remember when we were talking about flying spiders on stream. Because yes, we randomly started talking about flying spiders. And yes, they do exist. They don't actually fly like birds, but they can glide. Like, you know, Spider-Man, when he got the glide wings, the spider web wings or whatever, they got the same shit. They make spider wings, spider web wings, and they start to float, glide, all this stuff. But please, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about flying spiders. I got my dose of it on that one stream. Oh, I had music on and I didn't hear it all. Oh no, because it's in your manga you made a tree that grows spiders, and I said, yo, don't make it a real thing, because we don't need that in the world. We have enough spiders in crawling on the ground. Yeah. If you don't have spiders, don't read chapter 2. Thank you for the trigger warning. I'm still gonna read it, but thank you for the trigger warning. But you know, it's crazy. We humans are bigger than spiders. We can easily stomp them, but we are still scared of those things. We are scared of mouse, rats. Those things are smaller than us. We can easily stomp them, but we are still scared. I wonder why is that? I need to understand the human psychology behind that. Like, why I'm scared of something smaller than me. That doesn't make sense. I mean, so spider can kill us just as easily, I guess. But look, take a gun and shoot it. That's it. Easy. Okay, not everyone has access to a gun. Okay, stay away from it. Take rocks, throw it on it. You know, try your best to make a headshot if they even have heads. Take a huge object that is heavy, you throw it, and that's it. You know, the funny thing is, in my manga, all the animals are changed in some way, but I made spiders stay the exact same animal. They're scary enough as it is. Yo, for real. Actually, you know what? You're not the first one. You're not the only one that does that. Because in most games, spider monsters, the only design change that they have is really like the color patterns, or they have some more texture to make it a bit more terrifying, you know? But other than that, they don't change that much, because I think universally people understand that spiders are look like monsters already. They don't need to look even more monsterific, you know? Like, from time to time you'll see a spider with a body of a human fused with it, because, you know, literal spider man or spider woman. But, you know, you'll see from time to time. But the spider itself on its own, his natural design, it's crazy to say that, but his natural design is already scary like that. We don't need to make it even more scarier. And that just made me remember of that one indie game. They made a spider train. I didn't play it, I just saw it on the Game Theory channel. I was like, wow, they actually made a spider train. Surely I won't be scared of that, huh? Just for chapter 2, I'll make a first double pitch pedal check. Wow! You're up. Max is an official up. Well, since you told me this, I'm just gonna skip the first 2 pages. I'm just gonna skip them. I don't know if the website you can exactly type the what page you want to go, because I know some website, manga website, you can write exactly what page you want to go from the get-go. and they're gonna refresh the page and put you to this page. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put page 4, 5, whatever. Then I will skip this page. But surprisingly enough, I'm not that scared of spiders in fiction, unless they're really into your face like that. But I'm not that scared of spiders in fiction because I know it's fictional. But if I say a real spider, that's another thing. That's another story. Seeing the real thing, seeing it in fiction is two different things. But still, I prefer to not see a spider at all if I can. That's why I always hate cleaning the basement. Because every time I clean the basement, this is where the spiders start to spawn. So I figured, you know what? If I let my basement dirty, I don't have any spiders, but don't do that, guys. Clean your basement. Don't do that. It's not good for your hygiene. Especially since I spend most of my time here doing artwork, so I need to clean it at least once a week. But every time I finish cleaning my basement, man, I'm always scared. I'm like, bro, please, spiders, stay away. I don't need that fear. Yo, I remember. You see where I'm sitting right now? There was this one time I was leaning back like this on my chair. I was watching a movie back then. This time. Then I was stretching like this, you know. Then I felt something touching my hand, you know, something that was, you know, it was itching me. It was scratching me. I was like, what the fuck? I turned my back. I saw a big spider, bro. You know that those moments that you're so scared that you cannot scream? That's what happened to me. I was so scared I couldn't scream. Yo, I almost died on the spot. Bro, that was crazy. But yeah. So now from time to time, not on stream, but when I'm just drawing like this, not on stream, I'm just like looking back, I'm like, okay, there's spiders, I'm safe. Your buddy took a screenshot. Bro, I got so scared I couldn't scream. I was just like, because I was in disbelief. I was like, yo, why does a spider on my head, on my wall like that? Yo, calling me out for having dry lips is crazy. But thank you. But I'll change the name of the redeem. I'll literally call it dry lips. But yeah, man. That's the first time that happened to me, like, that I get so scared that I couldn't scream. It never happened to me before. I'm scared of spiders, but I'm not scared when I'm watching a scary movies. Like shit that actually supposed to scare me doesn't scare me. Because yes, I'm a big fanatic of scary movies, guys. That's the only thing that I watch actually when it comes to movies, and from time to time animation movies as well, because to get inspiration, like you know Spider-Verse, Puss in Boots, there's gonna be Shrek 5 next year, I think. Bro, I'm gonna watch it. I need to rush all the Shrek, but I didn't really like Shrek. Sorry, I didn't really like Shrek 3 and 4. I think Shrek 1 and 2 were peak, but 3 and 4 were If you guys have an art Discord or something, I would like to join. Yeah, exclamation point Discord to get the link to that. It's free for everyone. Everyone can join. You can share your own artworks or studies. Your manga, if you're working on one. So Max, you can share your manga in there. And just put it in the anime manga channel. You know, drop the link there so people can read it. Oh yeah, trying. I have to remember to make a second version. That's more enticing. You know what I mean? Let's go, Adjo. Nice. Welcome to the Hyperbolic Art Grind Chamber. I should have duplicated the base layer, the base sketch, because I'm gonna have to make because I'm gonna make a second version. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. No, this is a thumbnail. Because yes, I'm making all the necessary details, but I'm gonna if I ever decide to pick this one, I'm gonna make the actual. I'm gonna fix things because there's things that doesn't make sense here and there. That doesn't make sense, but that can be better. So right now I'm just putting the idea. Gotta get going. Hope you both have a good day. All right, have a good day, Kenny. Thank you for coming by the stream. Actually, the stream is about to end soon, in 20 minutes. I'll try to do the second thumbnail as well for the end of the stream. So yeah, probably. So tomorrow we'll do more thumbnailing. I'll try to do more later on my own. See if I can strike a good idea before tomorrow. So tomorrow we can just start actually resketching the thumbnail to make it more clearer, make a better line work and all this stuff and better details. And yeah. What do you think you need to improve on the most? Well, right now what I'm doing, because the art challenge that I've been doing for the past 9 weeks was to mainly improve my character drawing. So I want to master character drawing, and by master I mean like minimizing my fundamental mistakes. So anatomy, proportion, balance when it comes to drawing a humanoid character. So in general, it's really fundamental stuff. I just need to get better at fundamentals and all the fundamentals. You know, yes, there's some fundamental skills that I'm really good at right now. Like example, one thing an artist told me at a convention, exactly, he told me, I think you know him, it's called Kid Hink. He told me that I'm really good at construction, like the way I draw, my perspective, all the stuff. Like it can use some work, but it's really great, you know, like that's one of the skills that got better over time, from the time he saw my art and all this stuff. But another fundamental that I need to really improve on is my coloring, because I don't have a framework of coloring yet. Because the last time I did study colors was back in 2018 when I was in college, when we did color theory at school. And I just took those theories and applied to my work, and since then I never studied color anymore. I didn't study color anymore. And yeah, so I need to work on that. But the one fundamental skill I need to work the most. I can draw decent characters. Actually, I need to work on my colors. I think composition is the thing. Composition and narrative. I think I need to work on this the most, because that's another thing that the convention showed me as well. The reason why my Paper Mario print sold out really fast is because my print, the composition, the narrative of my print had something going on. You know, there was a story on this print. My other prints were just my characters looking cool or doing something cool. You know, there was a story for some of them, but the story wasn't evident. It wasn't that obvious on sight. But for the Paper Mario, it was really like, oh, okay, I get it. It's Mario fighting a boss, fighting a dragon in this castle, and all this stuff. The others were like, okay, I recognize this character from this one game, but it's just posing cool over there. There was one other illustration that was exactly the same idea as the Paper Mario, but for Pokemon. And it's just that I think my execution wasn't that good. That's why I didn't attract interest. So I think my composition narrative is the skill that I need to work the most. I need to improve the most. Yeah, just from watching your sketching right now, your skeleton frame and capturing the pose is solid. Yeah, this is something that I really worked on this year. Like when I started this year, my first illustration of the year, it was exactly to force me to draw with better structure. Let me show you. Why got all the okay because my art drive. So this was my first illustration of the year. And the reason why I wanted to do a Charizard print is because I've realized that drawing Pokemons forced me to really rely on structure, on shape and forms. Before, it's not that I wasn't using shape and forms, it's just that I was relying too much on anatomy, realistic anatomy, without simplifying it. So I decided to start with drawing Pokemons and drawing stuff that forced me to, oh, I don't know the anatomy of a dragon. You know, I don't know the anatomy of a Charizard. Like, it's not like I know the muscle of his neck, the muscle of his head, the muscle of his arm, and all this stuff. Like, I can guess there's some muscle here and there, but that's not gonna help me draw Charizard. So drawing a Pokemon forced me to draw with a shape and forms and only rely on that and adjust the perspective of it as I drew it. And since then, I've been drawing with shape and forms only, while using my anatomy knowledge to get better at drawing characters. Having a character look cool isn't enough for a sell. People want something they can look at and remember a scene or moment that makes them feel something. So putting narrative into your print helps a lot. Yeah, that's why this print did well. This print, I sold out. Like day one of the convention, I only had 4 left at the on day 1. Day 2, in the morning they got out. They disappeared. Everyone bought it. Everyone bought the print. So yeah, I had no more prints. And the others, nobody bought it because your character was just looking cool and stuff. So yes, so this is the moment of the game. This is the first boss, well, the first official boss that you fight in the game at the beginning of your adventure. You fight another boss, but they don't really count. So this is the first boss, so people can relate to that. I tried to do the same thing with this one. This is a part of the game, but there's 2 reasons I think why people didn't buy it. One, the execution wasn't the best. Like, yes, you recognize the Rayquaza, but you don't recognize the characters here. Yeah, you can recognize the Salamence, but you don't recognize this character here. So the execution was made poorly. Second of all, maybe it's because it was a niche part of the game. Because maybe it's not everyone that play the Delta episode of the game. So not everyone know when this happens, you know? If I had drawn like maybe the protagonist of the game with Latias or Latios fighting Rayquaza, maybe people will be like, oh yeah, I remember that because I remember when I played on the Game Boy and all this stuff, but this is more recent, so I don't think people can relate to that too much, even though I was trying to do the same thing as the Paper Mario. The silhouette, honestly, the best advice I can give you is to not focus on anatomy, but focus on the silhouette and the framing of the character. We'll check them, watch them. Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing I managed to get out of mindset wise, because I was always focused on anatomy, because for a year I was just studying anatomy, so anatomy was the main thing that I was focusing on for every illustration that I was drawing, which was slowing me down when it comes to the creative process, when it comes down to be more fluid, more flexible with the way I was drawing stuff. And that's why my aesthetic, my appeal of my art wasn't as good as I wanted to. And like I said, this is why at the beginning of the year I start to really focus on just shape and forms, but use my anatomy knowledge to make things make sense, you know? Like when I draw a human, I know what the proportion in the back of the character. For this print, the contrast and intensity is what lacking. Even if the character is not known, the composition of contrast will still attract the eyes. See, I thought the same thing when I first finished the illustration. I was like, yeah, I think the colors are not that bright, because the first version I did, it wasn't that good, but I think they had a better contrast. This is the first version of it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see properly, but yeah, that was the first version, and this is the second version. I just had a better execution in the background, and I think I did the Rayquaza better. Yeah, I did the Rayquaza better in this one, but I think the contrast was better here. Oh yeah. I think when it comes to technique, I think I did everything better when it comes to perspective, line art, and all this stuff. But the contrast is lacking here. But here I think it was better. Okay. Man, I should have not stay with this one, but I should just have changed stuff perspective wise and keep this contrast here. But yeah. But those are lessons that I'll keep in mind for the next few prints I'm gonna do. Because now my goal is, whenever I'm doing illustration, I'm always going to do an illustration by keeping in mind. No, okay, I'm doing an illustration as if I'm going to do a print from now on, even if it's not going to become a print. That's why now for this one here, you know, like it's not going to be a print, but I'm doing this as a, okay, I'm going to do it as if I'm going to do a print of this character. Is it interesting? Is it not interesting? We'll see. The reason why the flame girl with braid works so well is because the pose and her silhouette is cool, giving it its high contrast. Her? Yeah. But here's the thing though, I had a reference for this one. I literally redraw what I saw from the reference. That's why. For the others, I went from imagination. And that's another thing that, okay, this is a skill I need to work on as well, a lot, is that if I want to be able to draw with imagination, is I have to have a lot of reference image in my head, you know, like, or do mood boards like I usually do. But for the other prints, I didn't do mood boards. I just went from imagination. I just went like, I want to do this, and that's it. Yes, I think of every drawing as a print or a cover. This will enhance all your art. Yeah. So I'm going with this mindset now. Like every time I'm drawing something, I'll always go with mindset like, oh, I'm gonna do a print, but I'm not doing a print. It's just that I'm gonna draw it as if it's become a print. This is what I'm starting. This is what I'm start doing now. I'm starting with this project, but it's gonna be a thing from now on whenever I'm doing an illustration. Because it's cool to draw a character doing cool stuff on a white background, but that's not gonna make good prints. And even if you just want to do a character on a white background, there's a way to make it look cool and interesting. Because there's a lot of artists that I'm following, this is all they do. They just do characters on a white background, but the way they pose them on the canvas, they make them look cool. Like, you actually want this as a print. Actually, let me show one artist that inspired me to start drawing with composition for my prints. Where's my key? Where? Or X. Okay. Oh shit! The voice actress of Misty and Jessie for Pokemon has passed away? Oh. She was 46? Damn. Oh yo, may she rest in peace, man. Yeah, rest in peace. But yeah, this is this artist. So this is the artist that I started studying when it comes to composition. I should even go his name. Oh, you put a new tutorial. I need to look at this. So yeah, like look, there's nothing in the background except from some texture stuff, but look, the composition is really interesting. If you block this with a silhouette, the character is still interesting, and honestly, I will buy this as a print. And he's really good at drawing characters as well. Or she, I don't know, they are good at drawing characters. Yeah, I'll buy this as a print if I knew the character, of course. Like, let me show a character let me show a Cynthia print that he did. Good. Yes, of course, he draw all of the female characters. Okay, Chun-Li. Like, yo, that's a good one. That can be a print. Also, look at the end and the fingers make leading line. Uh, uh, also, look at the hands. All the fingers make leading lines that point back towards the character. So when you draw, think of where you want your audience to look at. Yeah, that's another thing I need to take out as well. Yo, the Show of Empire, welcome to the stream. We're about to end the stream though, but welcome to the stream. What's up, Destroyer? How's your Monday evening? You're doing good. How about me? I'm doing well. We just I just get started with the thumbnail. My character, Carla, and we did this as well. We colored her. So this is for the drip marketing post that I'm gonna make on Instagram later. Not today, but later when everything is done. And yeah, so we did this today, and I wanted to mainly focus on this today, but hey, I was more focused on that for the coloring and all this stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be something I'm gonna work on tomorrow, for a YouTube video. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna stream Wednesday. But yeah, that's the main thing that we gonna do tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna do a bit more thumbnailing off camera, off stream. And so maybe tomorrow, if I found one off stream, maybe tomorrow I will be able to just jump start on the refined sketch and inking and all this stuff. Focus draw eyes. How the fuck to draw eyes? I'm just gonna finish this thumbnail and then gonna call it a day for today. Oh yeah, I think I mostly got better at drawing characters, better characters. But I think really now is what I need to get better at drawing characters is, you know, how I'm posing them for a certain composition and all this stuff. That's the thing I need to work on. Of course, you know, can always get better at the fundamental stuff at drawing humanoid characters. Fundamental is a passive skill. It will grow with time as you work on others. Debatable. I think it's not like passive because you can actually work actively on fundamentals, which it was which I was I can speak. Which what I was doing last year in my mentorship that I was in. We were just focusing on fundamentals. So okay, I'm gonna take the stream for a little bit, and we're gonna leave it for the video as well, so people can get some insight as well. So art fundamental. So what are art fundamentals essentially? So it's everything that it's all the basic stuff that will help you with the foundation of your artwork. So in fundamentals, you got your draftsmanship, your shapes, forms, perspective. Sorry for my shitty handwriting. I know I'm an artist, but I don't know how to write. Perspective, color, composition, and I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, anatomy. Well, anatomy, I'm gonna put this in air quotes because it's a fundamental, but for a specific thing. But all those 5 things here, those are fundamentals that you will need, that you use every time that you draw something, no matter what the subject in general. So draftsmanship is just line work. And there's ways to practice your line work. And when we say line work, we're talking about, your line confidence, like when you're writing like this, what I'm doing, you're just doing a bunch of line and you're confident enough to writing, right? Because you learn how to write your alphabet. So you write your A, B, C, D, all this stuff. You got the same thing with art, you got your straight lines, horizontal lines, diagonals, curves, C-curve, S-curve, so on and so forth. You can spend your time just drawing those lines to be confident, which what I do every time before drawing. You saw me doing this on stream multiple times, that I'm doing a bunch of lines like this to warm up. And my goal is just to make straight lines. And this is how you work your draftsmanship. And by working this, you develop your confidence of drawing your line work. So when you're gonna be sketching, you won't be doing this, I want to make a square, but I'm so used to feathering that I'm not even doing chicken scratches anymore. But let me do, you don't do those things anymore. You don't do your chicken scratches, and you get rid of this by doing that here. So it's not really a passive skill because you can actively work on it. Same thing for shape and forms. When you practice shape and forms, you passively working on your draftsmanship now. That's the thing. So I can agree with that. It's a passive skill that you work, that will grow with time by working on other things. When you work on your shape and form, you still doing draftsmanship, but you just connecting your lines. So when you draw a square, you're trying to make your lines as straight as possible. And this is your draftsmanship, but another way. But now you're working on your shape and forms. And while you're working on shape and forms, you're passively working on your perspective. Because when you draw perspective, the thing that you do, what you do on perspective, you're drawing on shape and forms. So actually, it go both ways. When you work on your shape and forms, you're passively working your perspective, even if perspective is not your goal. And when you work on your perspective, you're passively working on shape and forms. So yeah, so it's debatable. It depends on the way you see it. That's how I see it anyway. When it comes to colors, though, that's something that's passive, I think. I don't identify a way yet to actively practice color personally. The only way it's not really training. It's more like creating your color palette, a way you like to color. I think do I still have my color palette that I made last year? No, I deleted it because I didn't like it. But yeah, you can try color combination. That's a thing. Unless it's yeah, okay, I delete anyway, like like if you want to practice your color combination, I guess this is a way to practice color. Like you can okay, I like this red. What can I do with this red? Okay, I can put this blue here. Oh, okay, I can maybe add yellow. And there you go, you got Mario color palette. Or you do something like this. I'm going to do orange. Oh wait, orange is the same, is a close cousin of the red, so blue shall work together, right? Put this together. Oh, it works together. Now you have created Goku, Naruto, easy. So yeah, so that's one way I guess you can practice color, but this is color combination, so you don't make shady coloring. So yeah, and this is something that you get over time by observing other stuff. Like you look at artist work, you look at their work and say, oh, okay, I like the way he combined the green, not the green, purple hair with the green background, because it contrasts well together, the green and purple, and all the stuff. Those are things that you can practice actively, but to be honest, I'm not sure. I need to still do it myself. The best way I found to practice color is just to random color, to paint something and try your best to make it work. Over time, you will learn what's working, what doesn't. Apparently, apparently, all the colors goes well together, which is why rainbows exist. So normally, you're supposed to make every colors work together. All the existing colors work together. You just have to adjust hue, saturation, and value. Actually, not the hue, but because hue is the specific color, but value, saturation, and all this stuff. Because apparently all colors supposed to work together. So yeah, and like you said, yeah, you can do this. Put colors together and see what works, what doesn't work, and take notes of that. So later on, you can reuse this color combination for something else. Okay. But me personally, I go with two way of coloring. I go with the principle of hot-cold, meaning a hot color and cold color, which I do pretty often with my designs. Like here we got a hot color, and here we got a cold color. We got two cold colors, so we got whitish blue, purple is hot, and we got red and yellow. Those two are hot colors compared to the blue and purple. And also I go with complementary colors, so orange, blue, red, blue, yellow, purple, green, pink, things like that. I go with those combinations like this for now, but I need to apply it better. But yeah, but going back with that, so yeah, you can, so in general, you passively and actively practice your fundamentals in one way or the other. Composition, well, you just practice, you're literally practicing everything here. You're passively practicing everything here. So when you do an illustration, you're actually applying every fundamental skills together. That's it. Maybe color is not there because maybe you're doing a black and white piece, so you're not doing color. But if you're doing a color piece, you are practicing everything here. Anatomy, the reason why I put an air quote on that is because there's plenty of artists out there that didn't study anatomy and they are able to draw good character designs pretty easily. They have a certain knowledge of anatomy, don't get me wrong, but they didn't study anatomy the way I do it personally. Like me, I went deep into the bones, literally, to study the human body. So I learned the name of the bones, I learned the structure of the bones, then I learned how to put the muscle on the bones and learn the name of the muscles, all the stuff. There's artists out there that didn't do all that and they just know how to draw the anatomy because they just observe, like they look at a reference like this. Like, let me bring my mood board. Like, they look at references like this and they can tell exactly what's going on, I don't know why I can't zoom in, but yeah, anyway. So, they look at the human body and say, okay, I can tell this is the muscle, this is muscle here, this muscle. They just can't tell how the anatomy works by looking at it. And I'm jealous of those artists because I can't do that. That's not enough information for me. I can't go on that. For me, I need to know all the details. Yeah. Of course, understanding warm and cold tones help also. Yeah. For conversion. So anatomy is a fundamental, but for a specific skill, which is people drawing. But even then, you don't need to learn anatomy to that level to be good at drawing people. Because honestly, if you're really good at drawing shape and forms, you're pretty much set to draw good humanoid characters. But if you really want to be able to draw convincing characters, high detail anatomy things, you need to study anatomy. You know, like for example, Yusuke Murata, the artist for One Punch Man. He wouldn't be able to do all those crazy details for the characters if he didn't study anatomy. If he only studied shape and forms, I don't think he will be able to reach that. Or maybe he's just a godlike artist and he just looked at buff guys, buff women, and he was able to remember all the patterns of the human body easily, and then he was able to draw like this, which will be fucking insane. But I think he didn't just study shape and forms, he also did study anatomy, because Yusuke Murata is really good at cartooning, but he's really good at drawing realism as well. A certain level of realism, you know. I never saw him drawing a hyper-realism piece, but it's One Punch Man, you know, certain characters look really close to reality. And others, like Saitama, they look hella cartoony, they look goofy, because he's really good at shape and forms. So yeah. So, in other words, in summary, you passively and actively work on your fundamentals, depending on what you do. If you're doing drills, you're actively working on fundamentals and passively working on something else at the same time. One part of fundamentals. One fundamental that you will always be practicing passively is draftmanship, because you always do lines no matter what. Even if you're a full painter, like you don't use line work, sketches, you just put colors on your canvas, you still do lines. So you're still working on draftmanship no matter what. So yeah, that's one thing for sure. But yeah, so I hope all this explanation was worth it or for today's YouTube video, and hope you get something out of it. So yeah, so that's it for me for today, guys. So thank you for coming to the stream. I'll see you guys for tomorrow YouTube video, the daily art grind level 60. And yeah, so like always, follow me on my social, people on Twitch, exclamation point social to get the link on my Instagram, Twitter, website, YouTube channel, where I post all my artworks, YouTube videos that I upload daily until August 19th, which is the deadline of my art challenge. And also you can join the Discord for free as well. Exclamation point Discord to get into that. You can show your own artworks, art studies, comic, manga, so people can read it, and I might read it as well. And talking about comic, manga, I got my own manga, Lamentasia, that you can read the first 4 chapters available for free on my website, exclamation point manga, to get the link to that, and it will lead you to my website. And if you like it, please share it with your friends, families, anyone that you think is gonna like it, so we can build a community around my manga, Lamentasia. And for those watching on YouTube, all the links are in the description box below. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. For you guys on Twitch, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday we'll probably be doing the coloring and inking, final inking of the grindscape of this piece that I'm gonna do. Gonna do a couple thumbnails off camera and on tomorrow's video. And yeah, so I'll let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Like always, keep grinding, take some break, and don't slack. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or on Wednesday. Alright, peace!